Welcome everybody. We have a beautiful question. We are expected to find the area of the circle. But the only issue is that the circle is inside a triangle. Now, I have made a complete notes on circle theorem, and it is imperative that you go through that, because that would give you a clear understanding of what exactly the circle theorem is and how exactly we can handle any question pertaining to the circles. So the notes has been prepared, so I would suggest that you go through that. The link is present in the description, and that will give you a greater knowledge base with regard to solving questions pertaining to the circle. So I'm trying to get the triangle. So it's a 90-degree right triangle. Okay, so A, B and C, this is 90 degree, this is the center O, and this distance is given to be as 3, and this entire distance is given to be as 3, and this is the radius. So let me draw the radius. So what I'm doing first, I'm actually drawing a perpendicular to the straight line. Now this straight line is a tangent, and there is a perpendicular from the radius to the tangent. Now this is the first concept: perpendicular drawn from any radius inside, or I should say from any radius to the tangent, is always 90 degrees, right? So this is always going to be 90. Any radius to the tangent, the angle between them will always be 90 degree. So that is what I have just presented here. And if I were to draw another perpendicular from O to AB, which is also a tangent, then that would also be ending up in 90 degrees. So let me draw that. So I've got a 90 degree here, I've got a 90 degree here. This is obviously 90, this is obviously 90, right? So we got a perfect square there. And let me mention the radius RR. So clearly what we make, or I should say the observations that we get here are the following. AC is a tangent, AC comma AB is a tangent. That's the first observation, or I should say we should have started with that, but anyway, that doesn't matter. Now, having got that observation, what we can do is we can actually find out what is BC. Now, since triangle CAB is right triangle, by Pythagoras, okay, by Pythagoras theorem, what do we get? We got AC squared plus AB squared is equal to BC squared, right? So our AC is 3 units, so it's 3 squared, and AB is 3 squared, so BC squared can be got. So BC is equal to 9 added with 9, which is equal to 18. So BC is root of 18, which is nothing but square root of 9 times 2, which is 3 times root 2 units, right? So this is my BC. So this this entire length is 3 times root of 2. Okay, that is fine. Now since we are dealing with a square, this is going to be r units, this is going to be r units. Now let me use this property. Tangents drawn from a common point are always equal. So we will be using this property, right? Now this entire distance is 3 units. This is r. So what would this be? Say, let me just mention it as e. So what would this length e be? In fact, EB be. What we need to do to get that distance, we can literally take away r units. So this entire length is 3 units. So I want only EB. So if I want only EB, from 3 I take away this small distance r. That's fine. Now if I were to take this particular point, now this is E and this is F, by the above property, clearly EB will be equal to FB. So this means EB is 3 negative r, so FB is going to be the same quantity, 3 negative r. Fine, so that is a good point. Now this distance is r, this entire distance is 3. I want to get, say, GC. Also, by this same property, let me just mention this, property 1, right? Also, by property 1, we can conclude, right? So this is going to be 3 negative r. So by this property, we can conclude GC is equal to FC. So this would mean my FC is equal to 3 negative r, right? Now we know that CB, we know the CB is equal to 3 times root of 2. Also CB is, in place of CB, I can write it as CF positive FB is equal to 3 times root of 2. My CF has got a value. So what is that value? So let me place that value. So it's going to be 3 negative r positive FB. FB is 3 negative r is equal to 3 times of root of 2. So I have 2 times 3 and negative 2 times r is equal to 3 times root of 2. This is what I've got, right? So 2 times 3 is 6. What I wish to do is I would like to bring this quantity to the left. So 6 negative 3 times root 2 is equal to 2 times r. I can take 3 out. If I were to take 3 out, this is going to give me 2 negative of root 2 is equal to 2 times r. This is what I'm getting. So from here, r is equal to 3 over 2 of 2 negative root of 2, right? So finally we need to obtain the value for the area. So area of the circle is given by the formula pi r squared, right? So this is equal to pi times, my r is 3 over 2 times 2 negative root of 2 raised to the power of 2. So this is going to be, now I can actually divide 3 by 2, that's going to be 1.5. So pi times 1.5 squared times 2 negative root 2. Now root of 2 is what? 1.414, and that is raised to the power of 2. And 1.414, 10 take away 4, 6, this is 9, you got 8, you got 9 take away 4, you got 5, so 0.586. Now 15 into 15 is 2 to 5. It's 1.5. So you got two decimal quantities. So this is 2.25. So pi times 2.25 times 0.586 raised to the power of 2. So let me multiply 586 with 586. 6 6 are 36, 3 6 8 are 48, and a 3 51, 5 30, 35, 6 8s are 48, 4 8 8s are 64, and a 4 will give me 68, 6 40, and this is going to be 46, 33, 40, 43, 4 25, and 4 would give me 29. So this is going to be 6 and a 9 and a 13 and a 1, 6, 3 plus 3 6, 12, and a 13 and a 1, 10, 14 and a 1. So the value is 3 4 3 3 9 6. But you got 3 places decimal, 3 places decimal, so it's going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the value is pi times 2.25 multiplied with 0.343396. Now let's take the value 343396 multiplied with 225. 6 5s are 33, 9 45, and a 3 48, 4 15, 19 1, 15 16 1, 20 21, 2 15, and a 17. 6 2s are 12 1, 9 2s are 18 19 1, 3 2s are 6 7, 3 2s are 6 8, and 3 2s are 6. 6 2s are 12 1, right? 9 2s are 18 19 1, 3 2s are 6 7, and 3 2s are 6 8, and 3 2s are 6. So 0 10 1, and 18 18 20 21 2, and this is going to be 13 15, and 24 2 8 15 16 1 16 22 2 14 15 17 1, and a 7. So 2 places, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 places, totally 8 places, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the value is 0.77264100 square units.